Hi everyone, it's Joey again from DayJobHacks.com, and in this video I'm going to go over how I've built DayJobHacks.com, because the reason for this site is to show an example to affiliate marketers on how to build a niche authority style website so that you can build long-term organic traffic. So my strategy with this site is to build it to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and that's going to take a lot of work and time and effort, and I want to document that and show people all of the work that is involved in creating such a site, because in our premium training at powerhouseaffiliate.com we talk a lot about paid traffic and CPA traffic and how to get a lot of traffic to a front-end campaign, but we also talk about building a long-term strategy in the back end with your own niche branded site. So this video is going to show you the strategies I use to build my site, and you can use this in any niche. It doesn't have to be about make money online or affiliate marketing. It can be about any niche or topic, and you don't have to be the forward spokesperson for your niche. It's just showing you how to build the site and how to set up all your channels. So and I know over time people say it's really easy to set up websites and set up authority, but it really does take a lot of work, and I'm going to show you some of the things I've done, and it's taken me about 2 weeks to build this site, working at about 3 hours a day on average. So there's a lot of hours put into this, and I'm going to show you why, if you do it properly, that it's going to take you some time and you need to know some skills. So the first thing, here's the website that you can see. This is Day Job Hacks, and I've taken some time to put in the back here you can see my image, and I've taken some pictures and made it look professional by making different changes to this. So this was done with OptimizePress. So the first thing I did was I basically bought the domain name Day Job Hacks because I thought it was a great name for branding. And then I created the WordPress blog and I installed OptimizePress. So that was basically the first step. So then I needed to design a logo and a front page. So the first thing obviously is the build, but before the build, I guess I should mention the goal of this site, okay? So my main goal with this site is to obviously do something, right? I want to make money from it. So I need to think about that. And when you're building your authority site, you need to think of that too. What is your main goal? So in this one, I'm actually trying to get people to sign up to a webinar so I get their information and they become a lead for me so I can sell them premium training and advanced training later on, or even more affiliate products related to the niche. But I'm also going to be giving them really good solid content so that I build trust and authority in this niche. So that is the strategy behind this site, and when I get into showing you the blog, you're going to also see that there is a main goal there of collecting leads from an opt-in. So that is basically my goal. So everything I'm doing around this site is based on the content and all of the content, I guess, I'm creating is trying to achieve that goal, okay? So I'm always trying to get people to this site to either join the webinar or get a free ebook and then engage in my follow-up sequence and read all of the content and videos and watch the videos that I'm building and subscribe to my YouTube channel and all that stuff. So if you're just starting, make sure you get a pen and paper and write down your goals before you even begin, before you even buy your domain name. Write down your goals, understand what you want to do with your campaign, okay? So as you can see, it looks pretty good here. This is just one page, and obviously I'll be testing this over and over, but for now I just set it up, and then if you come into my dashboard on WordPress, you can see some of the things I've done to this in terms of customization. So these are all things you need to learn if you want to make your site good. So OptimizePress is a plugin. This is a plugin I use all of the time for building my funnels. So this is basically the start. Everything can be built in here, and you can create new pages. They have tons of templates. And then we come down to plugins. And I've also installed some interesting plugins here because I actually bought a premium theme for this blog that I'm going to show you here shortly. Here, I'll just show you that blog too. So it's dayjobhacks.com/blog. So I tried to find a theme for this website blog, but I couldn't find anything I really liked until I went premium. So I actually had to buy this, and this is about $50 for the premium theme that I bought. And it took me some time to learn the theme and customize. So that's where a lot of the time is spent, is just learning how to get this banner here, how to make sure I have these menu items here and all that kind of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of things that you need to kind of just get through. No matter how much skill level you have, there's always going to be something new that you need to learn when it comes to building your campaigns. So coming down, you can see a bunch of things, and I'm going to go into that a little bit more in a second, but I'm just going to show you some of the stuff. So these are plugins that I had to install just to get that theme working. So there's some stuff I really had to learn. I had to set up the SSL on this site, and that takes some time. I use this really simple SSL plugin, so it automatically sets everything to SSL. That's basically just securing the site. I have Thrive Leads. That is another premium plugin that I've plugged into this WordPress theme. So basically that'll pop up a pop-up every time somebody visits my blog, and it offers them my free report. So that is a plugin to do that. Then I got the WordPress Twitter auto publish. So every time I publish a post on the blog, it's going to publish it to Twitter on the Twitter account that I've set up here for Day Job Hacks. Again, this all takes time. You need to set up a Twitter account, get all your stuff looking professional. These images in the background I had to create. I had to also edit all of my settings in here, get the picture here, get a new t-shirt that says Day Job Hacks. This is all stuff that I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, trying, actually even more, probably almost a month in planning, doing this just to get to this stage, okay? And this is just getting all of the branding ready for when I start producing actual content. So I haven't even gotten into really producing any real solid content yet, aside from what I'm doing right now in this video and showing you how much work it takes just to get to this point. So coming down, you can see that's pretty much it for the plugins right now. I may test some more and add some more later, but for now I have enough plugins to give me what I want for what I need to accomplish here. Now when you click on this, this is a new thing. This is a automated webinar sequence, so somebody can come here and they can watch a webinar. So if they want to watch yesterday's webinar, they can just enter their name and email. Here we go. And now it's going to start the broadcast. So this, again, was a lot of work, just creating this webinar, which is over an hour and 20 minutes long, discussing affiliate marketing and what it is and about the niche, and training people on it and giving them content basically on what is affiliate marketing and how we make money doing it. So this, again, was probably a week, 2 weeks just to plan and set up all the slides and create this content here so that it could be made available at this stage. So this is just the front end, and then in the back end I've got all of these people that sign up are on an email autoresponder, which I use Aweber for. So that is another component of this funnel sequence and authority site, is you need a way to follow up. I use Aweber. It's a great service. It's an automated autoresponder that sends emails to people and building authority and trust with them, giving them more content and showing them more stuff about the niche that they're interested in. So basically, this is where we're at. And then in the email sequence, now is when I start sending them to content like the YouTube video. So here again, I had to set up a YouTube channel, and you can see I've created just a few intro videos here. I'll probably change them. I actually had to learn how to create videos because I never was really a big YouTuber, to be honest, and so I actually had to go out and buy a new camera. I got all the stuff to have lighting and professional images and all that stuff. So again, there's a learning curve there, but I like to do things myself. I prefer to do most of the stuff myself. Like, I'll show you that I have actually outsourced some of this, but for the most part, I'm actually using services. Like for this video here, for example, which is just a 15-second intro video for Day Job Hacks, I actually used a service that has pre-done videos. So if you come up here, you can see I used this Video Blocks service. Again, this is a paid service, so it's more expenses that you need to consider if you're going to do this. But these are video clips that you can search through. There's thousands of them you can find, and if you just hover over, you can see what the video clips are. So when you watch this video that I showed you, I got these clips basically. As you can see, I got these clips from there. So this is stuff just to kind of give the channel a little bit of spice. I'm using right here a plugin also. It's called TubeBuddy. So it's giving me information about how to make my videos more SEO friendly so that they arrive in they show up in the search engines. I've already started seeing my videos, even the 3 videos I've created. Let's go back to the channel here. If you search affiliate marketing dead, I'm actually on the front page for that now. I've also shown up in the other videos I've created on Powerhouse Affiliate that I've started realizing that by using this plugin that I showed you, TubeBuddy, it actually helps you to optimize your videos better so that they show up in the ranks. Okay, so then I also added in a Facebook page. So as you can see here, I had to add videos here as well and kind of spice up that page. So I've got the 3 main channels for social media right now. I'm not going to do any more because really it's a lot of work, and I just want to start getting traffic into the funnel itself, okay? So in order to do that, I also wanted to test the settings and the traffic. So what I did is I've installed Google Analytics, and as you can see here, I've actually started getting traffic, but this isn't organic free traffic. Let me just say that right now. I wouldn't expect any organic traffic yet, only because I really haven't done any types of promotions aside from the video publishing, okay? So there might be some actual like small traffic from YouTube already. However, this is actually a paid traffic I set up just so I could test all of the settings, and it's actually taken me about 2 weeks of actual like $10 a day, or actually I was doing $5 a day in traffic just so I could test and make sure that all the tracking is working so that I can start tracking my funnel so I can see which pages are bringing me goals. So what I've done is I've actually also set up goals in Google Analytics to see how many people are joining the webinar and how many people are going through the funnel. So let me just show you some of that information so you can see what I've done here. Over here on the left, you can see conversions, and you can actually set up goals inside Google Analytics. If you go down to this admin area here, you can set up goals, okay, right here. And I've set up goals, and what I'm selling here is the Powerhouse Affiliate Premium Training, but I've also got the sign up to webinar here. So you can see 48 people have signed up to the webinar. So let's go back and see the actual data on what is going on with those conversions. So you can see there's actually people on the site, and one of them is me right now. Somebody's watching the replay right now, as you can see. So this is really good information to have, and it's all free data that you can get from using Google Analytics as a plugin on your WordPress site. So going back into conversions, I'm going to go in here into goals, and I'm going to go in and see what's going on here. I just want to do an overview. So there's 51 goal completions now here. Some of them, one person has actually bought premium, as you can see. So the funnel is tracking and it is working, and you can see that people are arriving on the goal completions pages here. People are joining the webinar and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to go into too much data, but what is very important about this part of this presentation is that you need to have tracking in place, and this is certainly not the only tracking I'm using. This is just basically a rough estimate, because I find Google Analytics is not very accurate in certain areas. Even though you know, it's great tracking, it's free, there's certain things I need to test that need a third-party tracking platform so it's more accurate for me, because I find the page views and all of the stuff that's measured inside Google Analytics can get skewed a little bit. They block a lot of traffic that is, you know, that they deem is not real, all this kind of stuff. So I just find I like to have a second opinion, and that is through my other third-party tracking platform, which is I'm going to be using CPV Lab for this one. But just when I start doing paid traffic, I need to have my own tracking platform for that. So for now, I just kind of set this up as on Google Analytics just to kind of show you an overview of where the traffic is coming from. So this is not organic, like I said. It's basically right now it's a little bit of paid traffic, $5 a day. And I haven't even set up Facebook yet. I'm going to be setting up Facebook ads on this, but really this is just really cheap traffic. I was testing the tracking only. So you can see I've got a bunch of different countries here, and the US is where I was targeting, and you can see how crappy that traffic source was. It was actually AirPush, which is really a horrible network. I just had some money left in there, and I don't trust them at all, to be honest with you, and because of so many reasons. But I had some money in there, so I figured I'd just test the tracking. And you can see I targeted the United States, but I'm getting traffic from all these places, and I'm paying for these clicks, even though I didn't want to. So just a warning there about AirPush. I don't expect to get a bunch of conversions here, but I did get some, and a lot of the conversions are actually also coming from if I come over here into behavior, site content, I can go to landing pages, and I can see other places where people are coming in, and then I can also go down to find out where the actual conversions came from. And I actually had some from the Powerhouse Affiliate blog, because I put some links to Day Job Hacks from there. So now I just want to talk a little bit about the content that's going to be coming forward on this site. So now that we have everything set up, there's really now I'm positioned where I can start creating content, okay? And there's a few different types of content that need to be created. Now, as I've already mentioned, I've already created content. So here is an ebook. So this is a type of content that I had to create first, which is the free giveaway. So if somebody clicks there, they're going to go to my opt-in page, and they're going to get a free ebook describing, how to build a funnel of recurring revenue, okay? So it's going to be describing how to set up an authority marketing website and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that is a type of content. It's it's the deliverable. So when I offer something to somebody, I need to give them what they want. So the webinar I created is that deliverable on the home page, and this ebook is the content that I had to create in order to give people a free offer so that they join my list. Okay, now that's only one type of content. Then I need to have another type of content here, which is ongoing, and it's content that I'm giving people that kind of engages them in my brand and in my site, so I keep them around, and I offer real solid, honest content, okay? So I'm not actually selling people in this content. This is actual real stuff. It's, showing the knowledge that I have in my niche. I'm sharing, information and stuff I've learned over the years and all that kind of stuff, and that'll be done through a video. So I'm going to be doing videos only, and what I've actually done is I've hired somebody to convert my videos and transcribe them. So you can see I've created this video, and then I hired somebody to transcribe this video into a blog post and add imagery and make sure that it flows smoothly. So now I've taken a video and I've converted it into a blog post, and I'll also have that person converted into a podcast, which will be over here. So as I create one piece of content, someone else is creating 2 more pieces of content out of that content. So I'm leveraging all of my work by getting it converted into different pieces of content, because there's people that like to watch videos, there's people that like to read blog posts, and there's people obviously that like to listen to podcasts when they're at the gym or driving to work. So they'll have that option as well. So everything will be done that way. And when they subscribe, I've given them options to subscribe here. There will be some more options here once I have the podcast set up. So that's some of the stuff. Now that is the second type of content, like I said, which is just delivery of good value. Okay, so that is something you must do on an authority type of website. You have to provide value, or else you're not going to succeed. If you're copying stuff, or if you're selling stuff that you don't really do, and you're not really focused on what you're actually trying to sell, and you're just kind of one of those people that are writing things and copying, then it's not going to work for you. You need to be an authority, and a real authority, to make this work. Even if it means you hire somebody that knows what they're talking about to give you content for your niche. Now the third type of content, which I don't have up here yet, but I certainly will be the type of content where I'm actually trying to go for an affiliate sale, or making money directly from the content. So for example, maybe later on I would do a video about what is my favorite autoresponder service. In that video, I would talk about Aweber and how great it is, and I would show actual examples of how I've used it to build my lists and make money from my lists, in different niches. I don't have to do affiliate marketing or make money niche. I can show them a niche where I've actually done it in diet, for example, or in finance or anything like that. Show them how I've used Aweber, and then in that link, or in that content, I give them a link or a discount code or something like that, and say, look, if you want to do the same as me, or you think this is a great tool for your business, here's how you do it. And then I would earn money, obviously as an affiliate, through doing that type of content. So I have 3 types of content. Like I said, I've got the deliverable, which is the free giveaways and all that kind of stuff, hooking my audience in and giving them value, okay? This is very important, that it's value, and you give them something they really want to read or to watch. Second, I'm delivering more value but giving non-salesy actual content like this, okay? Real deal stuff, showing them, here's another free webinar here that's available. And again, I'm building a following and getting people to come and join my free training and get my free ebook. And then they join my list, and then I send them constant messaging through the back end, eventually to messaging about the third part of the content, which is the actual sales pieces. And I mix them all together, and I do more real value than actual sales. And in the end, my funnel is all tracked, again, like I said, through Google Analytics and my third-party tracking platform as well, to see what pieces of content are actually converting, okay? So this is important. So you can see, like, here's an example. If you set up your goals, you'll see conversions on which pieces of content when you go to your landing page results, okay? So this is something very important that you need to watch and look at. So again, make sure you set up your conversions and your conversion goals over here, and then you can see exactly where people are converting and where they're coming from. So this is where they're actually converting. They're coming to that's the final page, but I can go back into the audience here and see exactly where they came from, okay? If I go into the acquisition section, I can actually see all traffic. Here, I'll do an overview, and I can see where the traffic is coming from, okay? I'm getting direct traffic, referral traffic, paid search, and some other stuff here, okay? And then I can drill down even further into the channels and source and medium here. So as you can see, I can start seeing the actual places where these goals are happening. So if I go to signed up to webinar, you'll see here in the last 6 days, it doesn't really have a lot of information of where these 38 came from, but I can see I'm getting some from the blog at Powerhouse Affiliate right here. There's a banner there for Day Job Hacks. There's some stuff coming here from Powerhouse Affiliate, a newsletter I sent out, and all that kind of stuff. So this is starting to build some data, and over time I'll see a lot more data. And again, this has only been a month, but again, there's not a lot of organic traffic yet, but there certainly will be once I start posting more YouTube videos and seeing actual links coming from my YouTube videos, because when I post videos, I'm also posting links in the description to make sure people are coming back to the website. So as you can see here in my descriptions, I have links back to Day Job Hacks. So that is a very important piece to get traffic back. I've also got the subscribe button here so people can start subscribing, okay? So again, my goal is 100,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe to YouTube and click the little button here, subscribe, and please join, because I'm going to be providing a lot more content and data and showing you the exact funnels I'm using to build this authority marketing website in a niche. So this is very important information to learn if you want to build a long-term affiliate marketing business in conjunction with your paid traffic campaigns, which we teach in depth at powerhouseaffiliate.com. We have very in-depth courses on how we buy traffic and set up funnels and all that kind of stuff. So please, again, subscribe to this video channel, and you will definitely not be disappointed.